Springdale, junior guard, number 12, Charlene Hudson. Junior guard, number 13, Kaya McCoy. Senior guard, number 14, Adriana Hernandez. Senior guard, number 21, Carolinda Hudson. And senior forward, number 22, Kiara Owens.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans, War Eagle fans. We welcome you into just about tip-off time here at Springdale Bulldogs Arena. Hi, I'm Darren. With me again, it's a pleasure to have Sydney Gaffney. Sydney, how are we doing this evening?
Doing pretty good. Ready to see some basketball.
Got War Eagles coming off of a doubleheader sweep last night of the Southside, almost said Rebels, Mavericks and Lady Mavs last night. We're going to bring it in here. Tough task in front of us tonight. Coming off a we'll call it a one-game win streak. Why not? But the Springdale Bulldogs, undefeated in conference. They are going to be a tough test, and we'll talk about that as the game goes on. War Eagles control the opening tip. We are moving from right to left. We're in Navy on Navy. Joanna Rockwell with the ball, also on the floor. Point guard, Monica Howard. There you see Suarez to the post. Tegan Holt up and good. Tegan up and good. First 2 points come from Tegan Holt. War Eagles with an early lead. Springdale quickly into the front court. Howard with the steal. Had a leaker. Had a defender in her face who couldn't see it. War Eagles go on set up offensively. Springdale is going to be very pesky in man-to-man, and they will pressure us all the way up and down the floor. Again, for the War Eagles, also starting, freshman number 20, Addie Olson. Addie with a pair of threes and 8 points last night. We mentioned Karen Suarez. Tegan Holt in the corner is Joanna Rockwell, who sealed the deal last night with a free throw, a steal, and a layup. That is exactly what Springdale will do to you. That's Charlene Hudson up and good. We are tied at 2, and here's that full court pressure. They're going to trap out of it also. Nicely done in the middle of Suarez to Tegan. Off the hands of Joanna Rockwell and out of bounds. Bulldogs will have it in the early going here. Going to be fast and furious here, Sydney. You're going to have to work hard to get some words in here. On the wing, Adriana Hernandez. Pass inside, up, no good. Rebound battled for, out of bounds. Will go over to the War Eagles. Joanna Rockwell in that battle right there with the post player. Kiara Owens. Springdale did well for themselves in the transfer portal. That's going to be a traveling violation. Slipped down, does Suarez. Mentioned that. Owens, number 22, was a Rogers Mountie last year. They're also, we'll see if we see Kia Dixon. Kia Dixon, Sydney, one of your former classmates.
Yes, sir.
Transferred from Heritage to Springdale. First substitute in the game for the War Eagles. Allison Venegas Cruz is in, giving Joanna Rockwell a rest. There's Owens into the paint on the wing. Up off the glass and good. Basket is good by Kaya McCoy. And again, quickly into the full court pressure. Sydney, how we handle this pressure is going to determine how this game goes tonight.
100%. This kind of pressures that gave us trouble against Bentonville at first. They seem to be handling better tonight.
It's kind of one of those things where their strength really goes up against kind of one of our weaker ball points, and that you're going to have to step up and do it tonight. It's only 4-2 right now. We've handled it okay so far, but right there's a fumbled exchange. Quickly into the front court comes Springdale. To the wing, Owens, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Tegan Holt, and a good one. And now is when you have to advance just a little bit before they have a chance to get that pressure set up. It's a 2-on-2. Still stolen away by Springdale. That's Carolinda Hudson. Bulldogs into the front court, onto the post, up blocked, I believe, by Suarez. Rebound battled around, taken away by Venegas Cruz. We hand it off to Monica, and again, just those defensive stops are huge, Sydney, that doesn't allow him to set up in that full court press. just taken wide away from us right there by Owens. Passes away, gives back to her, bottom of the rim, no good. Rebound, Tegan Holt. Careless with the ball there, gets into the hands of a Springdale Bulldog, and that layup is not made. And Coach Lehman wants to settle things down right here and call timeout. Sydney, first impressions, 3 minutes of basketball in.
There'll be a lot of aggressive basketball tonight. Both teams are putting a lot of pressure on each other. There's been a lot of steals, a lot of back and forth, not a lot of scoring so far. So it's going to be an interesting game.
We've benefited so far by a lot of good looks from Springdale not going in, and need to take advantage of that right here and get some points on the other end. Again, just a 4-2 game right now, and we're probably at 5 turnovers as a team. So still much work to do. We mentioned War Eagles coming off a win last night. Very stressful girls game down the stretch. Similar to this, a lot of back and forth, not a lot of baskets being made. Ultimately, the War Eagles made more plays down the stretch than the Lady Mavs did, coming away with our first conference win of the year. Maddie Kitterman, you see kind of the adjustments again Coach Lehman's trying to make along the way. Maddie Kitterman into the game to give us another ball handler in to face this pressure. Springdale is not long. They are fast. They are aggressive. There's Monica. Crosses midcourt. Has to pick it up. Gets it to Addie Olson on the wing. Addie picks it up. Gets it back to Monica. We're trying to get into an offense. Runs through a pick from Rockwell. 13 to shoot. To the wing. Addie. Nice pump fake. Jumper from the baseline up and good. A basket for the freshman, Addie Olson, ties the game at 4. Nice little pump fake right there, Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
Cleared some space, made the jumper from the baseline. Addie, of course, daughter of Coach Tom Olson. They're going to call a block on that. Plowed right through Caroline McVeigh. Oh, excuse me, that foul's on Cruz. Her first. First on the team. A little bit out of control there, Sydney, but plowed right through, got the call. Owens on the wing, up, no good, off the back iron. Battle for the rebound. She's got her own, up, no good. Fighting again. She gets her own rebound again and spreads it up on the perimeter, and Springdale resets with a new shot clock. Back. Owens, deep three. That one's good. Eventually, one's going to go down, Sydney, if you don't get a defensive rebound. And here's a turnover on the inbounds pass. We mentioned that's the danger when they get into that press, the ability to harass us. Turnover there. Into the ball game now. Leah Garner had some big shots last night from the three-point arc. Tegan Holt back in the game as well. Bulldogs, corner three, no good. Rebound battled for, out of bounds. Last touch by the War Eagles will be another chance for Springdale. Inbound underneath their own goal. They are wearing white on white, the maroon trim. In the corner, corner three up, no good. Rebound battled for. Knocked out of bounds. That time knocked out of bounds by Springdale will go to the War Eagles. Going to have to get a little bit more aggressive on the defensive board. Cross-court pass. Here's Howard, dribbles up, looks for Tegan. That's where the length helps her there, over the top of the defender. Corner, Maddie Kinnerman, three-point jumper, no good. Rebound. Taken by Adriana Hernandez of Springdale. Pass to the post. Hook shot up. No good. Rebound Kitterman. You'll see even Springdale will even press off of a miss. So I think it's going to be important for us to push the ball up the floor even after a miss. Across the timeline right at 25. I don't think we had a single referee looking at it, which is nice. Pass into the middle. Stolen away. Here come the Bulldogs. Layup up. And good. Basket by Kia Dixon, former War Eagle. Gets her first 2 of the night, and it's 9-4 Bulldogs. Into the corner, Kitterman finds Venegas Cruz. She's going to be fouled on the block. Nice ball movement there. Sydney attacking the pressure. Fouls on Adriana Hernandez. That's her first. Team's first. Allison to the line with 2. First one off the back iron and no good. Tisha Ramirez checks in for Springdale between free throws. Karen Suarez waiting to come back in for the War Eagles. If Allison knocks this one down and cuts it to a 9-5 game. Up, no good. Rebound, Kia Dixon of the Bulldogs. Up ahead, streaking ahead quickly into the front court. Layup, no good. Now an elbow jumper off of an offensive rebound, no good. Offensive rebound again. Kick back out behind the perimeter. 15-foot jumper. Again, Springdale not shooting at a high percentage, but if you don't get the basketball on one of those offensive or one of those rebounds, that isn't going to matter. Nice pass from Tegan to Allison. Offensive rebound back up and good. Allison Venegas Cruz. She's got 2. Lead is 5. Driving into the lane. No time to breathe for these Bulldogs. Here we go. Now we need to move. We need to go forward. Springdale does a good job, Sydney, of just getting right back into that full court pressure defense. In the corner, Maddie Kitterman tries to pass it along the baseline. It's knocked out of bounds. Now in comes Suarez to replace Allison Venegas Cruz. Back in, Addie Olson. And I think you'll see Sydney back-to-back days, too. You've got some legs that may not be as fresh. There's a pass to the post for Tegan. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, fought for, out of bounds, goes to the Bulldogs. I think you may see more frequent substitutions just to try and keep people rested against what Springdale's going to do to us, which is they're trying to run for the next hour and 15 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
Dribbled right into the free throw line, extended. Hudson with a basket. I've got her with 6. The lead is 7. We're inside a minute. Cross-court pass, a dangerous one, but it gets through. Howard, nice pass to Suarez on the block, unable to control it. Out of bounds and to the Bulldogs. You know, Sid, we mentioned it last time, just it's good to keep people uncomfortable. Like that's a catch that you usually make, but when you're under pressure all the time, it just makes all the little things even harder. On the wing, Owens, no good. Rebound battled for. Tisha Ramirez went right through us. No foul call. In fact, they get the basketball. 20 seconds, shot clock is off. Nice reaction there by Maddie. She knocks it away. It's picked up by Suarez. Here come the War Eagles. Again, they've got numbers. Kitterman to the corner. Addie Olson got it. That's another 3 for Addie Olson. She's got 5. Lead now down to 4, 2, 1. Forced jumper at the buzzer. Will not go. Nice little run here by the War Eagles to close it up. We've played 1. War Eagles 9, Bulldogs 13. We'll be back in just a minute.
roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has that prestige.
We are back. Sydney, we are Eagles. We should feel right at home. They've got us way up here in the nest, right? Like we are, like you can kind of tell on camera how high we are here. This is a nice lofty perch for us to do our broadcasting here this evening. Nice finish to the first quarter for the War Eagles. And again, Sid, we talked about it over and over and over again. Being able to handle that pressure and turn it into points simply just going to be the key to this ballgame. Bulldogs inbound. War Eagles start the second quarter. Can't even give the lineup. Immediately into the paint goes Springdale and Leticia Ramirez. Her first 2 of the night. They extend the lead back to 6. And here comes that full court pressure. Monica up to Maddie Kitterman. Again, you can see open players if you can get to them. Knocked out of bounds. Just relentless, this pressure of the Bulldog defense. That one knocked out of bounds by Ramirez. War Eagles are going to keep it. Shot clock is at 35 and should not be, and that's the conversation now. And the beauty of it is we've got a recall button on that thing, which moved it right back at 23 seconds, which is where it was supposed to be.
Made for human error.
It is, exactly. Perfect. Inbounded. Here comes Monica. She drives in, draws 3 Bulldogs, back out front to Holt. Corner, Addie Olson inside to Rockwell. She is going to be tied up in there. Nice ball movement, got it to the block. Adriana Hernandez gets her hands on it. War Eagles are going to keep it. We now have 12 to shoot. And another discussion. We have reset the shot clock again. Should have a nice little recall button to get us right back to 12, and we do. Once again, made for human error, as only Sydney Gaffney can say. We've got it underneath with 12 to shoot. Inbounded to Addie. Couple dribbles. Looking to get rid of it now. She's got Monica with 6 to shoot. Pass to Joanna Rockwell. Up. Got it up and in. Right at the buzzer, Joanna Rockwell. It is 15-11, and there's a turnover by the Bulldogs. War Eagles been hanging really, really tough right here the last 3 or 4 minutes. Crucial possession here. Again, now Springdale has time to set up that pressure, and we're going to throw it away. In the backcourt, unable to evade the pressure. Springdale's going to have another opportunity on the baseline. Owens tries to get it to the post. Knocked out of bounds by the War Eagles. It's going to be Springdale ball underneath. Again, on the floor now, we got a little bit of time. Monica Howard, Addie Olson is in there. Maddie Kitterman, Joanna Rockwell, Tegan Holt. That's the 5 for the War Eagles. Inbounded to Owens. Too strong on the shot attempt. Holt with the rebound. Tegan hands it off to Monica Howard. Crosses the timeline, crosses the 3-point arc. That knocked away from her. 29 to shoot. War Eagles have a chance to cut it to 2 or even 1 with a bucket in this possession. Monica, the trigger underneath, too. We mentioned a lot of this pressure goes right on Monica's shoulders. Inbounds it right there. This one to Maddie. Maddie back to Tegan. Tegan drives the lane. She's going to be fouled in there. It's been a very few fouls called in this game. That one is on Adriana Hernandez. She has both Bulldog fouls. Obviously the only player in foul trouble, any foul trouble in the game. War Eagles only have 1. Inbounded to the corner. Monica, clean look at 3 off the back iron. No good. Addie battles for it. Doesn't get it. Here comes Springdale into the front court. Hudson, little floater. Too short. Gets her own. Could have been a travel. Gets out to the perimeter. 3-point basket. No good. There's Tegan with the rebound. Tegan with a dribble. Hands it off to Monica. We go the other way. Teagues with a little screen. That's going to be a 10-second violation. And Sydney, again, that's off of a miss. So Springdale does a really, really good job of trying to getting in that pressure immediately. War Eagles need to get it and go. Get out down the field, get a couple dribbles, see if we can get it on the other end. It's going to be our best chance tonight. Addie with a grab. Hits her first. No harm done. First of the second quarter. Freshman Addie Olson given the tough duty of guarding senior point guard Charlene Hudson. Actually, it looks like Charlene's a junior. Veteran point guard Charlene Hudson. And Addie, a good aggressive defender. A quality pest, we might say. In a good way for us, for sure. Hudson drives in. Kia Dixon kicks it back out. 3-point jumper from the wing. Up, no good. Rebound battled forward. Teagan up in there. Knocked out of bounds. Ball's going to go to the War Eagles. Little friendly exchange, little friendly fire exchange right there from Teagan and Kia Dixon. Into Teagan. Teagan's going to take a couple of dribbles. There we go. Now a 3-on-1. Take advantage of this. To the wing. Maddie Kitterman, 3-point jumper. No good. Off the iron. Great execution. Just didn't complete it. You know, the shot didn't go down. You'd take that possession every time. Same shot by Maddie. That one just didn't go down. Well done right there by the War Eagles. And we set up on defense. Again, it's Hudson being marked by Addie Olson. Pass to the block, back out, open 3-point jumper. That one is good. Going to be a foul called on the War Eagles. This one's going to be hard. Kaya McCoy, she's going to have the 3. Foul's going to be after the shot on Joanna Rockwell. That's going to give them the 3-point basket, and they're going to maintain possession here on the side, Sydney. Lead expands to 18-11, and they keep the basketball. Hudson, pass to Owens on the block, up, no good. Rebound. Again, Owens gets her own. Another 3-point shot. That one no good. Rebound, battled for, taken by Monica. And again, quickly Springdale into that full court pressure, but we beat it again. There's Maddie. We had an opening on the block, but again, the quick hands of Springdale knock it away. Hudson to the block, layup up and good. That is Carolinda Hudson. Her first 2. And you can see from the pressure, Rockwell standing by herself down there. We just can't get it to her. Stolen, steal, and a layup by Charlene Hudson. That's going to lead to a timeout by Coach Lehman. It's a good one, just kind of slow down this momentum. We are at 4:29 in the second quarter. They got us doubled up, 22-11. We'll be right back to Bulldog Arena in just a minute. We are back. Thank you. Hey, if you're listening to us out there, let us know you're listening to us. Oh, by the way, click that subscribe button so you always know when War Eagles are going on War Eagle television. Hey, send me a text too. I always love hearing from people. Let us know how the broadcast is. And again, I'm getting the opportunity to broadcast with my daughter, Sydney Gaffney, one of my favorite things in the world. And I appreciate you being here, Sydney. War Eagles coming off of a bit of Bulldog run right here. Inbounded to Holt. Cross court to Maddie Kitterman. Cross court pass going to be stolen away. Charlene Hudson goes to the basket. Layup is up. It's going to be good. It's going to be an and one opportunity. Foul is on Monica Howard. And right now, Sydney, I don't have the turnover numbers, but we simply
have too many.
Turn over the basketball too many times. Just shot attempts have to be way in favor of the Bulldogs. Hudson's free throw is up and no good. There's a rebound by Teagues, and now go. Everybody look up, too. Everybody's got to be ready. But, again, Springdale does a good job being ready to get in that defense right away, even off of a miss. Monica throws it back to the top, stolen away by Hudson. Hudson to Owens. Up, no good. Rebound again. Charlene Hudson crossover dribble. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound battled for. Another offensive rebound. This one to Allie Vaughn. Cross-court pass, open three, up good. And again, simply can't allow second, third, fourth opportunities. Eventually, a ball is going to go down. Teagan gets it to Monica. We only have 4 seconds to get it across the timeline. We're going to get another 10-second violation, and we don't. We call timeout. Good timeout called by Coach Lehman. This just a 30-second timeout. We will stay right here. Sydney, you were there last night in the stands. Tell me about the little fan experience after a couple wins last night.
I mean, we're all having a lot of fun in the stands as we're getting a win. We had the experience of having the Southside men's basketball team sitting in front of our student section, which obviously everybody's going to have a lot of fun with. It's just a fun, competitive atmosphere whenever it's that kind of game.
Seems like some of our students picked out somebody they made friends with over there on Southside last night.
Friends might be a bit of a stretch.
Number two seemed to be a crowd favorite from the student section.
Loved him.
Yeah, he actually turned out to have a pretty good fourth quarter after the War Eagles had that one in hand. But again, 2 wins, the first win for each of these teams last night, boys and girls. Again, we mentioned these Springdale Bulldogs. They come into this game 3-0, including a victory over Northside, which is historically a very big win. Northside, a very successful program. And then they've also got wins over Southside, as we do. And then Rogers just last night. So both of these teams played a night ago. Ball in the front court, going to go off the hands of a War Eagle and out of bounds for a turnover. Here come the Bulldogs the other way. I've got a good story about the lady with the ball, by the way, Sydney, too. There's a pass. There's both transfers. We mentioned they did well. They did well in the transfer portal. That is one from Rogers and one from Heritage with the assist and the bucket right there. And the lead has been extended big. It is 29-11. Looks like we have an Eston Gaffney listening in, Sydney, if you'd like to have a chance to say hello.
Looky there. Hi, Papa.
Drives the lane up off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Rebound by Karen Suarez. And here we go. Allison Venegas Cruz up ahead of the pack. They are able to find her. Stops, layup up and good. Her second bucket of the night. Now we're not back on defense. Adriana Hernandez with the basket. And my second quarter score sheet, Sydney, is full of Bulldog 2s and 3s as they've extended this lead after we had cut it to just 4 at the break. There's Suarez. Needs some help. Monica gives it to her. Drives the lane. There's Allison on the post. Up, good, and the foul. And one opportunity for Allison Venegas Cruz. Owens with the foul. Only the second team foul on Springdale. Allison, the basket counts. Couple subs. Chloe Pockrass is going to check in. Tegan Holt is back in. Again, you just see that rotation, fresh leg rotation. And Venegas Cruz on the line. Trying to convert the and one opportunity off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound to Kiera Owens. Dixon back to Owens. Dribbles left, finds Dixon. Little two-man game right there. Really well done. Up and good. Arkia Dixon. Pass ahead is going to be stolen away. Bulldogs have it in transition to the corner. Owens looking for Dixon again. It's deflected away. Bulldogs retain possession. Still a lot of time now. Quick three from the corner. Air ball. Rebounded and then stolen away by Dixon up, and she's going to be fouled on the layup attempt. Foul is going to be on Venegas Cruz. That's her second. We mentioned Kia Dixon did her work at Heritage last year. Made her way to Springdale. A kid around about the transfer portal. Of course, we all know what impact that's having on college athletics, but school choice has had virtually the same effect on high school athletics.
100%. I think almost every program across the country is being affected by that. Like, just everybody's benefiting. Everybody's getting more choice in where they're going, what they're doing. It's definitely changing the culture, the environment around high school athletics now.
Free throw up and no good. Rebound is batted out of bounds off of the War Eagles. Springdale's going to keep it. 1:11 to go here in the half. It is a 33-15 game. Again, it was a 4-point game after the first quarter. Nice pump fake. Hudson, Charlene Hudson with the basket. She's got 12. War Eagles attempt to inbound. It's knocked out of bounds. And then you see just straight up man-to-man pressure, and then they trap out of it after we get the ball inbounds. Monica looking for help. Gets it in to Addie. Stolen away. Up. No good. Rebound. Charlene Hudson. That basket no good. Rebounded by Rockwell. Joanna pushing the ball up the floor. She's going to lose control of it. It's picked up by Charlene Hudson. Hudson, Euro step to the glass and good. She's got 14. 35 to go in the first half. 1 second difference in game clock, shot clock. That's going to put a stop to that right there. We'll reset that. Shot clock's going to be off. Fouls charge number 13, Kaya McCoy. That's her first, just the third on Springdale. They're not in danger of putting us in the bonus yet. Addie Olson's going to trigger in an inbounds pass on the side. Looking right at us, opposite us. Into Monica. She's guarded by Ali Vaughn. Crossover, generates some space, stops, pops, up. Oh, will not go. Hit most of the rim, and that attempt would not go down. Pass to the wing to Vaughn. She drives in, picked up nicely by Pakras. Cutter, wild layup up and good. Highlight reel layup. I'm not positive that's exactly how she intended it, but it's going to be brilliant. Sports Center top 10, and that's the way the half is going to end. Big run by Springdale in the second quarter stretches this league, and it's all been based on the pressure. We are going to break for halftime. You will see our commercials from some of our great sponsors, also see some halftime entertainment.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
always remember to drive your own bus.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands. Always remember to drive your own bus. The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
always, always, always remember to drive your own bus.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
We are back. You are looking live, to borrow my best friend Musburger. We're not live? We are live. So saith Jerry Davenport and the great team that have it set up, Sydney. Again, want to thank that. Mr. Davenport's done a good job of building this thing. We've got a nice grant. We're going to get some new toys. This experience is going to just keep getting better and better. And the best part is, obviously, we just get to show up and talk, which is,
It's great.
perfect for us. We are getting ready to start this second half of play. And Sydney, just little analysis of the first half.
We started out really strong. First quarter was great. Started to get a little bit tired. Springdale pulled it away in a little bit in the second quarter. Now we just got to come back, keep fighting, keep working against the pressure that Springdale's going to put on us. Just keep being aggressive, stay aggressive, keep going out and work.
We mentioned the Springdale strength is that aggressive pressure. And that is something we haven't handled very well, and that played out in the first half. Inbound in the ball to Charlene Hudson. Bulldogs have it and go. War Eagles are going to start with Monica Howard, Addie Olson. Can't get through that. Kiera Owens with the first basket of the second half and a left-handed layup. So we mentioned Monica, Addie Olson, Karen Suarez, Tegan Holt, Joanna Rockwell. Same way we started the ball game. Into the front court is Monica to Addie on the wing. Looking inside for Tegan. Feeder is knocked out of bounds. Tegan does have a little bit of a height length advantage over Owens on the block in there. If we can get it, to the problems. Been getting it to her, getting the ball in scoring position. Monica tries to get it inbounds to Rockwell. Knocked out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Joanna. Now they're going to give a foul on Joanna. Okay. Second on Joanna. First here in the third quarter. Bulldogs dribble it up. If you're listening to us instead of watching us, they are going from right to left. They're white on white with the maroon trim. War Eagles are in the navy. Crossover dribble and a good one by Charlene Hudson. She's got a bunch. That's 16 by my count. War Eagles have it. Now you see this defense extending us out. Monica's got it all the way out of the Bulldog head. Still 15 to shoot. Monica looking for help. It is stolen away Charlene Hudson is having a field day. 18 on the night. Technical foul is going to be assessed to the War Eagle bench. That will be a team foul. I think what you see there, Sydney, is probably a coach is wondering how somebody can be playing us 94 feet the entire game and have 4 personal fouls as we enter this third quarter. Coach Lehman making his case known to the officials. Officials on the trigger. 2 free throws are coming. This is Adriana Hernandez. She makes the first one. And still a little chat here by Coach Lehman and the officials. You've seen me in action there, Sydney, haven't you? It's always nice and cordial to have those conversations with those referees and umpires.
Oh, yes, nothing but professionalism.
It's good to make sure that they know your opinion. You clearly state what you believe should have been called.
No emotion involved in the process at all.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. In for the Bulldogs, Madden Brooks. For the Bulldogs, also there's another one for Charlene Hudson up. No good. Rebounded by Teagan. Teagan has it knocked away by Hudson. To Kia Dixon. Up and good. Left-handed layup by Kia Dixon. She's got 8. Even off of misses, they're causing fits with their pressure in the backcourt. Teagan, cross-court. Addie Olson in the corner. Jumper off the rim, no good. Teagan battles for it, knocks it away to Suarez. It's no good, but Teagan's got it. It won't go. Bounces around, eventually ends up in the hands of Adriana Hernandez. Here come the Bulldogs. Hernandez, crossover into the lane, blocked away by Suarez. Suarez does add some length to our War Eagles, just a sophomore. We had the privilege of watching her at Lingle quite a bit, watching her on the way up. Into the corner, 3-point jumper up, no good, off the back iron. Almost got her own. Bulldogs, Kia Dixon, crossover in the paint. Looks like they're going to call a block here on Heritage. That is on Joanna. I don't think she loved it. Had both hands in the air, just simply showing that she was vertical. You see now Springdale at 49-15. Charlene Hudson and Kira Owens have taken a seat. Dixon up and good with that one. So here's my Kira Owens story. In the young days when Brett Gaffney was a basketball player,
Lord.
we're playing upward in fifth grade, or excuse me, in a 5-year-old in kindergarten division, and maybe it was first grade, one of those. Somewhere along the way, our best player was one Kira Owens.
Oh, that worked out pretty good.
She made us a lot smarter as a first grader, I promise you.
Guard your color.
And I actually been waiting for her to show up at the high school level, and she finally shows up at Rogers years later. So she did a really good job for us, and you could see some of the ability back then. Nice pull-up jumper right there by Monica Howard. Monica found her way to the elbow. Inside the paint, jumper up and good. Going to cut into what has become a big Springdale lead. 3-pointer on the wing, up and good. Adriana Hernandez, she's now got 7. And we mentioned the body of work that Monica's got to put in. There's another jumper from there. She's going to be fouled on this one. Foul's going to be called. Madden Brooks, that's her first. I have not seen that. That's M-A-D-A-N, Madden. And to the line with 2 shots is Monica Howard. We mentioned Monica, like she bears the bulk of the responsibility of trying to face pressure. She's done it 2 nights in a row now, back-to-back nights. Legs get tired. It's
She has a lot of work to do.
She's going to deserve some sleep. That one off and no good. Into the front court come the Bulldogs. Knocked away by Monica. To the post. Unguarded. Mix up inside. Tori Miller with the left-handed layup. Stretches the league a little bit more. Pass to the post. Joanna looking for help. Passes it knocked away and stolen away by Brooks. She hands it off. Carolinda Hudson. Kia Dixon, former War Eagle on the wing. A lot of the second unit for Springdale in now. You can really feel the game has slowed down. Dixon, layup up, no good. Rebound right over the top of Joanna Rockwell. No call, but she keeps it. Here come the War Eagles the other way. Monica's got it. Varsity boys action is going to be coming up next. There's a deep three by Leah Garner. She hit 3 of those last night. Big shots for the War Eagles. Made a big difference down the stretch. We controlled the offensive rebound for a second, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Springdale ball. 3:20 to go here in the third. Timeout is on the floor. War Eagle timeout. 30-second. Actually, it looks like it's got to be full. I don't know why it has to be full, but we'll take it with them. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back to Bulldog Arena in just a minute. Bulldogs inbound the basketball. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Just got a notification from some more Olsons listening at home. Thank you all for tuning in so much. Love being able to sit here and broadcast the game with Sydney. We told her also we're going to pay her by the word, and she's actually expressed a lot more words this time. I don't know if those are related or not.
Only a little bit.
Tori Miller with the foul call on the Bulldogs. It's her first. Team foul number 2. Chloe Pockrass now running the point for the War Eagles. To the top, Sophie Coronog. Sophie to Tegan on the wing. Tegan, first basket of the game. Haven't been able to get it to her much with this pressure by the Bulldogs. Into the front corner. Or front court, Kia Dixon out on the perimeter. That one's going to be thrown out of bounds, and that one goes back to Heritage. So a little bit change in plans. We normally shut down this broadcast, and then we bring up a new one for the boys' game. We are actually also streaming wrestling at Heritage tonight. Jerry Davenport doing double duty, so to speak. Carson Coleman running the show over there. Three-pointer on the wing, up and no good. But you can just leave it right here. We're going to shut down just in between games. We're going to bring it right back up for the boys' game. Foul coming. Foul's going to be called on Matten Brooks. To the line, I believe, is Venegas Cruz. Ponytails should be outlawed for announcers. There it is. I got it. Number 5, it is Allison. First one off the back iron and no good. Ponytails and numbers that are too close to the color of the jersey. Especially for us old guys.
That's why you have me.
It is why I have you. Well, amongst other things. Off the back iron and no good. Here comes Springdale into the front court. Kia Dixon to the post. Back out to three-point arc. Drive into the lane up. No good, foul called. Allie Vaughn's going to go to the free throw line.
Number 23.
It's going to be called on Sophie Cornog. Her first. That's 4 on the War Eagles. That's what I've got anyway. 3 on the board currently. To the line is Allie Vaughn. She's going to shoot 2. Only sophomore on the roster for the Springdale Bulldogs, this Allie Vaughn. I think the variance of my foul count and their foul count is the technical. I don't know that it's going to come into play. I don't know that anybody's going to challenge it. Off the back iron, no good. Good rebound there by Teagan. Good block out. Here we come the other way. Monica back in the game, running the point. Hands it to Maddie. We weave it to Chloe Pacras. Chloe loses control but keeps it. Pump fake by Monica. Goes to the baseline. She's in trouble. Finds Chloe. Needs to get out of there. She does. Joanna's got it. Still got 10 to shoot. Now we're at 6. Now we got to go a little bit. Monica drives right by the defender up. No good. Joanna Rockwell fights hard, gets the board. She's going to go back to the line. Foul's going to be called. See which one they get. They get 54. That's Tori Miller. Her second. We've got them exactly backwards. I've got Heritage at 4, Springdale at 3. The board has it exactly backwards. You would know this, Sydney. I'm often wrong, but never in doubt. Joanna makes the first of 2. Again, she made the free throw that stretched it from 3 to 4 last night with 4 seconds left and effectively ended the ball game, got us our first conference win. That one no good, however. 1:10 to go. Way up ahead. Pass and another pass to Kia Dixon. Kia is in double digits against her former team. And lead is up to 58-19 Springdale. Pass to the post. Joanna's got it. Backs it up. Pacras has got it. Drives into the lane. Stops. Nice little runner right there. Chloe, her first bucket. Nice little jumper from about 8 feet in the lane. Quickly into the front court. On the wing. 3-point jumper up. No good. Rebound Kia Dixon. Again on the wing. 3-point jumper up and no good. Rebounded by Monica Howard. Shot clock is off. 25 to play here in the third quarter. Monica, step back. 3 off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Springdale and Leticia Ramirez. Ramirez has played some impactful minutes tonight. So is Kia Dixon. Well, they both came off the bench. So is Allie Vaughn, who drives in the lane, dishes it out. Nice look. Jumper, no good. Rebound, good one by Maddie Kitterman. 2-1. That's the way the third quarter is going to come to an end. We will pause. Your score is Springdale 58, War Eagles 21. We'll be back to bring you the fourth quarter in just a minute. Welcome back. Springdale Bulldog Arena. We are about ready for this fourth quarter of varsity girls action. Again, if you are just joining us, I believe we're going to stay live. You'll see us go to commercials between games after this one comes to an end. We'll give you a good idea of how much time is on the clock so you know when you can check back in. Sydney and I will be here to bring you the boys' action here in just a little bit. We are going to have a fast-moving fourth quarter. War Eagles start the quarter. There's a foul on Springdale. Foul's going to be charged to number 10, Allie Vaughn. Her first of the fourth. Chloe Pacras, Monica Howard, Addie Olson, Joanna Rockwell, Karen Suarez on the floor for the War Eagles. Nice pass to the post. Joanna up, left-handed layup will not go. Rebound is taken in by Destiny Janunia. Vaughn with a nice pass up, no good. Nice fight by Rockwell. Rebound by Addie Olson. Addie crosses the timeline. Pass to Pacras, back to Monica. Pump fake, dribble drive. Into Rockwell. They're going to call it jump ball. That's going to go to Springdale. 7 minutes and running here in this one. Only the final score in doubt here, Sydney. This is a game Springdale's going to win. Ran into a buzzsaw in that defense in that second quarter for sure.
Definitely faced some pressure. We just weren't quite too sure how to handle. Just got away from us a little bit.
And that's not exclusive to Heritage. I mean, they're 4-0 for a reason without a lot of size.
Yeah.
They got Kiera Owens playing the post. She's not a big girl. Like, there's not a lot of length to them, just a lot of speed, a lot of help on defense. That one gets inside. Foul's going to be called on the War Eagles. See where they go. Joanna Rockwell. Joanna's got, I've got 4 on Joanna. Tori Miller to the line for Springdale to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Miller, a 5'11 senior. Second one is good as well. Didn't even bother with any rim on those two. 60-21 your score. Again, come back and join us for boys action. If you haven't seen it, this Springdale team, again, good. They're 3-0 in the league. Suarez's 3 is up and no good. Have a young man that's going to be going to Arkansas to play for Coach Calipari and Isaiah Seeley and others that are just as much of a problem as he is. War Eagles are going to definitely have their work cut out for them. Again, they're coming off a win as well against Southside last night. Three-pointer by Januna up no good. Gets her own rebound, and the War Eagles take it away. 5 minutes now to go, just over it. Drive to the lane. Pacras up and good. Chloe with another basket. She's got 4. Pass into the post. Miller up. Got it. Basket's going to count and one opportunity. If that's on Joanna, and it is,
Number 21, Joanna Rockwell.
I think that's it for Joanna. She's going to be coming out. Wholesale substitutions here for the War Eagles. The basket was good for Tori Miller. She's going to have the and one opportunity now in the game for the War Eagles. Sophie Cornog, Leah Garner, Maddie Kitterman, Allison Venegas Cruz, and Tegan Holt. Kind of a hockey-style Gretzky line, shift change for the Messier line there. You wouldn't know that because that's a long time ago. But you get the idea. Turned over the entire group. Cornog running the point. Tegan has it at the top of the key, drives in. Nice pass to Allison Venegas Cruz. Can't quite handle it. It goes out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs. 3.5 to go. Another new ball player in the wing, Kimberly Rios on the wing. She's got it now for Springdale. Pass is going to be stolen away by Maddie Kitterman. Sydney, while we got about 3 minutes right here, why don't you tell everybody what you got coming up and what the War Eagle dance team has coming up here at the end of the month?
Yeah, at the end of this month, the dance team's going to be heading on down to Orlando, Florida, where we're going to be competing for the National Dance Team Championship. Really amazing opportunity. Just we're gearing up, getting practice, getting ready to work. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so the War Eagle competitive dance team, back-to-back trips to Florida, and then you have to earn your way there. It's not just writing a check like some other national championships, as we put in air quotes. State champions a year ago, runners-up this year. Coach Lockard's done a really good job with you guys. I can brag on you. You can't brag on you. I won't let you brag on you. But it's been great and just a super opportunity. I even want to thank Heritage just for giving us a reason to make us go, right?
Yeah.
We're going to take your mom and your sister down to Orlando. At least, if nothing else, get in the sun. I think we might have to see if we might have to go see Mickey and Minnie and what's going on at Universal Studios as well while we were there. So really cool opportunity. Yeah, but it's a business trip, right, Sydney?
Business trip, 100%.
We're there to dance, 100%.
We are there to dance.
Absolutely. Out to the wing. 1:45 to go in this one. Deep jumper didn't hit iron. They're going to call the shot clock violation. We had the board, really had no impact but to slow us down for about 5 seconds. But here we go. Finishing up strong, 62-23 is your score. Kitterman down to the post. Allison Venegas Cruz. Allison, and one opportunity for Allison. Another bucket. I did not get the foul call, did you?
No, I did not.
But there was one.
There was a foul. Can confirm.
To the line goes Allison. Try and complete the three-point play. She's had a nice night in there. There's Tegan, offensive board up, no good. Tegan fights for another one. Can't get it. Bulldogs take it away. 8 points for Allison Venegas Cruz. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 42 now to go in the game. Alexa Elizalde also in the game for Springdale. She wears number 1. They're content to dribble it across the perimeter for Coach Heather Hunsucker. Into the paint, up, no good. Rebound, gets to Tegan Holt, 17 seconds. Ahead to Leah Garner, to Allison Venegas Cruz. Back to Leah, going to be knocked out of bounds. That one knocked out of bounds by McVeigh. Going to have to go quickly. 7 seconds, now 5, 4, 3. Looks like we aren't even going to get a shot attempt. Horn's going to go off before we get inbound, and that is the way this one is going to end. Again, a Springdale buzzsaw defensively did their damage in the second quarter. We basically just played the string out here in the second half. Your final score in this one, Bulldogs 62, War Eagles 25. Again, we are going to pause, not disappear. We may come in just to tell you really quickly how much time is left. I would expect about 15 minutes from right now for tip-off. So you can plan on that. Sydney and I will be back to bring you varsity boys action in just a bit.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
always remember to drive your own bus.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Always remember to drive your own bus.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
always remember to drive your own bus.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands. Always remember to drive your own bus. The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
And welcome back to Springdale Bulldog Arena. If you've been with us for the last 15 minutes, or even if you just saw the last couple, some cool new content there by Mr. Davenport and the content team. Just some of the good stuff that's going on here at Heritage. You know, I think some of us that went to school a little while ago, to say it nicely, you know, would be surprised to hear that there's a sports medicine department. There's like a nursing type thing you can get involved in, and all that's been really, really cool that you can get involved in Heritage. And the Oklahoma State trip and the Oklahoma City Thunder trip, just really, really cool experiences.
Yeah, it's really awesome. It's really awesome to be a part of this. We have access to unlimited tools and things for us to be able to further our education, be able to figure out what we really want to do with our lives. It's really cool. It's really awesome. We're really lucky.
One more thing you can do is be a basketball player here at Heritage, and we're getting ready to go here right here. We'll have lineups here in just a moment. 30 seconds on the pregame clock. Again, we gave a little bit of a preview as at the end of the girls' game. We're walking into a situation where we're hitting a Springdale team that's 15-3 overall, 3-0 in the league. They got victories over Northside, Southside, and Rogers. They're very good, led by a couple of players, including one in number 30, Isaiah Seeley, that's going to be headed to the University of Arkansas.
He's going to make a big impact everywhere.
You've played against D1 guy or D1 girls. Like, what's the mentality? What do you think walking in and you know somebody on the other side is going to a D1 school?
I mean, you have to get over the hump that it's going to be a difficult challenge. Like, you know it's going to be hard. You know it's going to be a good person. But you have to just get over it. Like, you're on the same field, so you've earned your way there. Just rock and roll.
Here's the starting lineup for our War Eagles. Graham Niepling, sophomore guard. Isaac Karras, also at guard. Another guard, Bryson Jackson, had a big night last night in the win over Southside. Emmett Blevins in the middle, and then Ryan Wassman. We called him the postage stamp last time we were around. He does a little bit of everything for this War Eagle team. Here is the hype video from the Springdale Bulldogs. Everybody, Sydney, seems to have one of these things going on. We've got one in softball even.
Yep.
And
started filming for a dance one today.
The technology exists. We mentioned, like, we've got a big grant, you know, just like the Rogers and those side of town. You got the tools, let's use them, make the experience cool and fun.
Yeah.
You're also training up the people making the content along the way. It's good stuff. It's fun. We did not have this as a class of 87 Rogers Mountaineer, I promise you. They do have a tendency to be a bit long, however, especially when it's an opposing video that we're just ready to go play some ball.
Yeah. See our guys getting a little bit antsy, just waiting for it to go. Half of them aren't even looking up there.
Going to be a little bit different than the girls' game. We kind of knew exactly what we were going up against those Springdale guards and the pressure that they're going to put on us. You have some length here, have some good scoring against Springdale. Here we see, as they announce, Malik Sosa is a 6'5" senior guard.
Number 4, Jackson.
6'6" senior guard Jackson Conley. He's a transfer from Harbor. He's got a pretty good school list of the D2 schools here in Arkansas he's going to choose from. DJ Hudson is a 6'7" forward. There's the man we referred to. He's going to be heading on his way to play for Coach Cal. That's Isaiah Seeley at 6'7" and a point guard. Cy Bates is a forward, almost undersized at 6'5" for this Springdale team. So you look across the board, 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'7", 6'5". A lot of length that we're going to have to deal with here, and that's part of the problems that they're going to bring to us. War Eagles are going to counter it a little bit inside with Emmett Blevins, and we're going to have to counter it with speed on the perimeter. Probably have to shoot the ball well to win this one too, Sydney. Take care of the open looks when we get them. War Eagles, we're in navy on navy. Springdale in the home whites. We'll be moving from right to left, getting set to tip it off right here at Bulldog Arena. Tip up, controlled by the Bulldogs. Sosa brings it into the front court. There's Seeley. Gets a screen, elbow, give and go to the paint, up, rebound Offensive rebound, good by DJ Hudson. He missed the first one, got the rebound and the second one. The size of Springdale shows up right away, and here you see them with the big, similar to what we saw in Bentonville, Sydney, the first game you ever broadcasted. The length on that 3-2 zone up there just makes it really hard to get through that length. Kneepling on the wing. War Eagles, now you see we're running our offense 25 feet away from the basket. Harder to score from there.
Yes.
12 to shoot. We try and solve this riddle. There it is. There's a good look to Blevins. It's going to be knocked away by Seeley. Bulldogs in the front court. Conley. Now to Cy Bates. To Seeley. One more pass to the wing. 25 to shoot. Pass. Inside. Up and good. DJ Hudson. First 2 buckets of the night. No shot has been taken outside of 3 feet to this point for the Bulldogs. They lead it 4-0. Here come the War Eagles. We cross the stripe. And you'll see what we did last time. Emmett got to that elbow and created some space. Probably what we're going to have to do here. The zone designed to keep Bryson from attacking and driving, which is what he's done so well the last couple games. There it is. Emmett on the block. Up. No good. Foul going to be called on this one. Didn't get the foul last time down the floor. They're going to get it here. It is on Isaiah Seeley. How rude of him to call a foul on the Arkansas commit. Emmett's going to go to the line, shooting 2. We've seen Emmett be really aggressive inside, Sydney. We saw it last night, too. Physical player, attacks the rim. We're going to need him against this length from the Springdale Bulldogs off the back of the iron. Came up empty and 2 right there. Here come the Bulldogs the other way. Sosa to Seeley, spinning. Little Euro step, left-handed layup, up and good. Just a little bit too easy right there for the long striding left-hander. 6-0 Springdale early in this one. We've played 2 minutes. There's Bryson. He attacks. Off to Emmett. It's knocked away from him. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Malik Sosa. War Eagles are going to have it underneath our own basket. 20 to shoot. I think a cheerleader caught some friendly fire with a basketball being thrown in there that time. I remember Brett always hated that. She hated basketball for that. There was always too much danger.
Yes.
Emmett has it knocked away from him. Here goes Seeley in the front court. Crossover. Layup up and good. 8-0. War Eagles a little careless in the backcourt. That's going to be 2 fouls on Isaiah Seeley. Quickly 2. We'll see if the coach decides to stick with him. Trust his star to not pick up that 3rd. On the opposite end, Coach Olson ought to be telling our guys to go right at him, see if we can pick up that 3rd. There's Bryson on the wing. Springdale now in a man-to-man. Goes to get a pick from Emmett. Slips it onto the block. Blevins up off the glass and good. Emmett Blevins breaks the ice, give the assist to Jackson, now knocked away by Bryson. Here comes Karras. Kneepling on the wing. Back up to Isaac, and we're going to reset. Springdale again now in this man-to-man. And Sydney, I think this is beneficial to the War Eagles. I think this helps. Like this 2-man game right here with Bryson and Emmett. There it is. A little give and go. Knocked away. Good help by Sosa. Here comes Jackson Conley. He's going to be fouled. They're going to say it's in the act of shooting. Foul's going to be, I believe, on Bryson Jackson. And it is. It's his first. To the line for 2 is Jackson Conley. And Conley still wearing Harbor colors on his shoes, I might add. Rolls around and no good. He was a problem when he was a Wildcat last year. Expect the same here. One of the problems here is there may not be enough basketballs to go around.
Yeah.
Your Arkansas commit's going to get his, yet Hudson inside's going to get his. There are only so many points in a basketball game. Isaac's got it on the wing. Kneepling, good look. Corner 3, up, no good. Rebound controlled by Isaiah Seeley. Into the front court. Hudson Back to Seeley. One more pass. Good look. They're going to reset. Here goes Seeley driving to the glass. Up. Good. Foul called. Offense. No. They're going to wave it off. That's going to be the third foul on Isaiah Seeley. 3 fouls on the Arkansas commit. He has all 3 Bulldog fouls. And now certainly they're going to go get him. Dante Jones is ready to check in. He did not go to the table.
There he is.
He's coming now. Actually, a little bit of an argument right there from the coach. Rebound up, controlled by the Bulldogs. Certainly have to try to draw one right here.
Yeah.
We could be without Isaiah Seeley for a while if we were to get the fourth. There's Conley, three-point jumper up, no good. Rebound, Emmett Blevins. Here comes Karras to Bryson, attacks to Emmett. He's gotten low a few times. That one knocked away DJ Hudson. Here comes Conley in the open court. Slam dunk. Jackson Conley. Timeout. War Eagles. 10-2. Coach Olson wants to settle things down. It is a 30-second timeout, so we will stay right here. Sydney, what we've seen early is what we expect, length being a problem as opposed to speed being a problem in the first one.
100%. They're just keeping, their size is keeping us from doing a lot of things. They're able to take balls we can. They're able to just reach up and grab them.
We've executed some good things on offense, getting the ball to Emmett on the block, but he's had to attack one, maybe 2 Bulldogs when he gets in there and had some deflections along the way. See if we can keep getting some of those good looks, draw a couple more fouls, get some of those points to drop. Seeley is going to take a seat with those 3 personal fouls here early in the first quarter. Dante Jones is a 6'1 senior. He's going to take his spot. From a length standpoint, a big help for our War Eagles. There's Karras on the wing. He's got a good look at a 3. Did not get it. Rebound to that man, the 6'1 Dante Jones. Up ahead, Jackson Conley. Conley spins in. They're going to get a foul on the floor. Isaac was riding him a little bit. Got a little bit too handsy. He gets the foul called, his first. Team foul number 2. Bulldogs will inbound it underneath their own basket. Conley to trigger it in. Up and good with the right hand by Malik Sosa. Layup is good. Quickly 12-2. And again, back-to-back nights for our War Eagles. Got our first win last night. Actually got a little bit of rest last night. Got a bigger lead and got to play some guys in the fourth quarter. These Bulldogs are a tough test, no matter if you're rested or not. Skip pass to the corner. Wassman, Karras, Niepling. They attack on Graham, or they close on Graham quickly. They know his ability to shoot. He's calling for it in the quarter. It's going to be blocked away by Conley. Tried to pull the trigger quickly. Going to be a shot clock violation. Ball will turn over to the Bulldogs. 2:31 to go here in the first. Into the front court come the Bulldogs. Coach Olson politely questioning that shot clock violation. Scoop up, no good, gets his own. Sosa skips it back out. Conley to the wing, Cy Bates drives in. Ooh. Emmett comes in, should take a charge, and he does. Offensive foul is going to be called. Cy Bates gets the foul, his first, team's 4th. Good work by the War Eagles. Emmett stepping up and taking that charge, holding his position. Freshly into the game for the War Eagles, we get a little bit bigger. In comes Carter Cox. He's going to replace Graham Niepling. 2:10 to go. Back in this 3-2 zone go the Bulldogs, extended all the way out near midcourt. Bryson drives the paint. And again, you see this defense extended. We ought to be able to take advantage of that with some gaps. Isaac tries to get it to him, and it's knocked away. Up ahead to Conley. Layup will not go. Rebound inside by Hudson. Loose and controlled by Isaac Karras. Bryson inside, off the glass and good. That's what Bryson's been doing really, really well, getting to the rim. Timeout, War Eagles. This also a 30-second timeout. So we will stay here. 1:23 to go, and Sydney, it actually has a little bit of feel without Isaiah Seeley in the ballgame for the War Eagles here.
Yeah, you can tell that we're, like, honestly, everybody seems a little bit more relaxed. Big guys out, you just got to keep rolling, keep playing, just keep it moving. Keep playing aggressive, keep trying to get closer to the rim, just rock and roll.
And we'll see what Coach Olson kind of draws up to take advantage. As Springdale extends that zone out, there's more space inside of it that you've got to attack. Easy for me to say, standing here 60 feet from the hole, those guys are still pretty long. You see Jackson Conley, that big 6'7", he's a guard, 6'7" guard listed as the front man in that 3-2 zone. It's hard to get through him along the way. That's the way to attack it, and that's sure what Coach Olson's going to try and do. Here come the Bulldogs. War Eagles look like they come out of this one in a matchup of their own. Has confused Springdale. They haven't found a way to find a gap here. They get it inside. Now to Conley. Conley, he's just going to skip it outside. Sosa drives in. He's going to be fouled. That's Bryson Jackson. That's 2 on Bryson. It felt like a much better deal when we were accumulating fouls on their star player. We don't need Bryson getting in trouble here. Coach Olson's going to trust him to play defense without fouling here with a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Scores 12-4. Hudson going to be picked up by Carter Cox. I think this is going to be, this is going to be on the floor, I believe. Foul by Cox. It's his first. Team foul number 4 it is. So no harm done. 45 on the game clock. Into Sosa. Back out. Dante Jones. 3-point jumper is good. There's the replacement for Isaiah Seeley. Drains a 3 in the corner. It's 15-4. Wassman hits Bryson on the baseline. Skip pass. Karras blocked. That's the second 3 we've had blocked today. Up ahead, DJ Hudson. Slam dunk in transition. I wouldn't know, but it's got to be good to be tall.
Yeah.
Long. 4-3. Bryson in trouble. Finds Carter. Turnaround jumper, no good. That's the way the first quarter is going to end. A little bit of a blitz by the Bulldogs to end this one. Your score at the end of 1, Springdale 17, War Eagles 4. We'll be back Bulldog Arena in just a minute. We are back and ready to start this second quarter. War Eagles are going to have the basketball. Starting the second quarter, Ryan Wassman, Bryson Jackson, Isaac Karras, Carter Cox, and Emmett Blevins. Springdale's going to open up in a man-to-man. Bryson with the ball at the top of the key. Drives by Conley. Skips it to the quarter. Carter Cox 3. No good. Good possession. Good look. Too strong on the shot. Here comes Springdale. Logged in DJ Hudson. Hudson back to Cy Bates. He recovers. Pull up 3 from the wing. Got it. Cy Bates. Pull up 3 and got it. All going right for the Bulldogs right now. Bryson drives in. New man in for Springdale is Holden Plant. In for the War Eagles. Number 14, Max Howard. Max has done a good job lately of hitting shots from beyond the three-point arc. Again, just looking for something to create some gaps in the Springdale defense. Foul's going to be called. Foul's on Dante Jones. His first foul of the second quarter. Wassman on the drive, drew the foul. Back comes Carter Cox. As always, like I say, I hope he enjoyed his 38 seconds, which is about what he got to rest. Basically one possession each way. He's going to give Emmett Blevins a rest. Like we talked about Monica and the load that she had to bear. Emmett Blevins has got a very big load inside against the size of Springdale. Needs a rest from time to time. Here's Max out on the perimeter. What I promise you is Max will not be afraid. He will go attack. Hold up. Now he needs help. Ball's going to be deflected away and out of bounds. Still 20 to shoot. Plenty of time for our War Eagles. Checking back in, going to be Graham Niepling. And he's going to get Max quickly. Little teachable moment.
Always.
Carter back to Bryson. Deep on the wing. Going up against the much larger Jackson Conley. Try to get by him. He does. Left hand up good. Nicely done by Bryson Jackson. You can see he's got a speed advantage on the longer Conley. It's a good matchup. It's fun to watch. Quickly to the corner. Bates, no good. DJ Hudson with the rebound over the top of Bryson. Another one. There's a rebound for Conley. Conley throws it up to Hudson. Fouled. And again, you just see the length of the Bulldogs. 6'7", 6'7", going up and over the top of us now without Emmett Blevins in the ball game. 2 on Carter Cox. To the line is DJ Hudson. He's got 6, including a really nicely played dunk on the fast break. Maybe that's an Achilles heel. Maybe we can send him to the foul line. That one, for all the good work he's done around the rim, that one didn't hit the inside of the iron. That one did. He goes 1 of 2. Springdale still in the man-to-man. You can see there 23 is getting ready to shadow Bryson if he gets by Conley. A lot of attention being paid to Bryson. He backs it up. A lot of help coming. He's now triple team. Gets it to the corner in Niepling. Back to Bryson on the wing. They leave him alone. Goes into the game. Up and under. Will not go. Rebounded by Cox. That won't go. Cute move by Bryson. Wasn't able to get it to go. In comes Hudson. Left hand. Too long. Too smooth. DJ Hudson. He's got 9. The lead is 17, 23-6. Cox with a pick. They're going to get him an offensive foul. That's going to be 3 on Carter. Effectively a turnover. Here in comes
that's
Emmett.
all he gets.
In comes Emmett. Yeah, it's 3 in the first half is tough to deal with. You got a guy going to Arkansas sitting down with 3 on the other side. So pretty much standard procedure.
Yeah.
But Emmett got a couple minutes to rest. You could see the loss without him in the middle. A couple offensive rebounds just in the few possessions he was out. To the board, Cy Bates, or on the block, excuse me. Bates to the wing. Sosa, three-pointer up, good. Malik Sosa just keeps coming, Sydney. Good look right there by Bates to Sosa. Here's that two-man game again with Bryson and Emmett, stolen away by Cy Bates. Bates to the lane, kick out. No, now Sosa steps in, three-point jumper, got it again. Sosa with back-to-back threes, 8 points on the night. And now knocked away by Jones, picked up by Javion Phillips. Here's Bates, cross-court pass by Sosa. We're going to leave him again. He's going to drive right by us this time, but blocked away by Isaac Karras. Pass up ahead, too long and strong for Ryan Wassman. And a much-needed break, even for this announcer. A lot of back and forth right here. Checking in for the War Eagles. Max Howard's going to check back in. Peyton Mays comes back in for his first action in this one. Score is 29-6. Again, this is a Springdale team expected to compete for the top of the league. They're already good with an Arkansas commit, and then they get Jackson Conley from Harbor. DJ Hudson is just a problem in the middle at 6'7". They're good. Bates goes to the paint. Ryan wanted a jump ball call, doesn't get it. They say got him across the arm. It's the first on Ryan. To the line goes Cy Bates. It seems like Cy plays kind of that Ryan Wassman role for this team. At 6'5", plays kind of that power forward, but like a facilitator. He's moved the ball around, battles for rebounds, hasn't scored a lot. He shot the 1-3, which was even a questionable looking shot, but he made it look down, made it look easy. That's his fourth point of the night. And Springdale now with just a little token pressure off of the free throw make into the front court. They are in the man-to-man. There's Max. Max looking for help. Peyton Mays on the cut. Lobs it to Emmett. Good look. Blevins up and good. Give the basket to Emmett Blevins. Peyton Mays with the assist. Emmett has 4. Bryson has 4. That is our scoring so far this evening. Dante Jones with a 3 and good. If they continue to shoot threes at this pace, this percentage, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah.
It's going to be rough. Oh, stolen away. Into the front court. Wassman back. Layup up and good. Javion Phillips. A little trap act now you see out of Springdale. There's a steal. Jones has it. Left-handed layup up and good. Expect a timeout from Coach Olson. And he does. Well called. 2:29 to go in this one. This is a full timeout. We will take it with them. We'll be right back to Bulldog Arena in a moment. And again, you can just see the multitude of opportunities at Heritage. You were just talking about like the machine shop and the mechanical work and the welding that they've got that isn't maybe necessarily the way you're going to go, but I mean, so many kids, like I was at the school board and one of the young men who's from Rogers, actually, they asked him like what he's seen from other schools that he would like. And he was like, well, I'd like to have a shop at Heritage. It's not that they have a bad one, but just elite what we have there at Heritage. That shot blocked that Blevins put up. Offensive foul the other way. Nicely done by Ryan Wassman. It's going to be the offensive foul on Jackson Conley. That's his first, just the second here in the second quarter, right at the 2-minute mark. You know, I've heard great things about our ceramics class. Like there's like a line to get in these classes at Heritage, which is, again, just super cool and unique and not something maybe if you only think about school as, you know, reading, writing, and arithmetic, as we used to say it back in the day, just many more opportunities at Heritage. Bryson backs it in, goes out to Karras, corner. Wassman drives in. Bryson Jackson, corner three, no good. Rebound, Malik Sosa. Up ahead come the Bulldogs. Left-handed shot up and no good by Holden Plant, but he's going to be fouled. They call that one on Graham Niepling. His first, our fourth. Plant's going to go to the line to shoot two, looking for his first points of the evening. Very veteran group. This another senior. Sosa senior, Conley senior. Hudson is a junior in the middle. He'll be back to torment everybody for another year. Seeley a senior. Cy Bates a senior. Checking in is Javion Phillips. He is a junior. Also on the floor is Kenyon Thomas, number 2, a junior. So in their second unit, they bring some juniors in that won't be back around. That one up and good. Plants on the board. Extending the lead for Springdale. Checking back in is Isaiah Seeley and DJ Hudson. Bryson skip pass to Niepling. Graham drives in off the glass and good. Strong drive by Graham Niepling. High off the glass over these tall Bulldog defenders. Got it to go. War Eagles are in double digits. Under a minute to go. Wing jumper, no good. Rebound by Conley. Conley pump fake up good inside. Too long, too strong inside. The putback for Jackson Conley. Knocked away by DJ Hudson. He doesn't want it there. Look out here. Look out below. The lob pass from Seeley. The slam dunk from DJ Hudson. I think it's okay to enjoy that even as an opponent, but you could just see that one developing. Wassman drives baseline jumper up, no good. Rebound Hudson, 12 seconds to go to Conley. Conley backs it up, 7-5 now to shoot in the hands of Seeley. Seeley drives in, step back, three-point jumper will not go. That's the way the half is going to end. Buzzsaw, great shooting, long and athleticism by the Bulldogs. We reach halftime. Your score, Bulldogs 42, War Eagles 10, and our work cut out for us. Sydney and I are going to be right back here to bring you the second half in 10 minutes. And we are back at Bulldog Arena, getting ready for a second half. The War Eagles have their work certainly cut out for them, run into a buzzsaw here by Springdale Bulldogs. Meanwhile, at home, Sydney, against the Springdale Bulldogs in wrestling, the girls got us over there in girls wrestling. 24-48 is the score there. The boys, on the other hand, Heritage 71, Springdale 3. Heritage boys can wrestle a bit. I know you know a couple of those guys.
Yeah, for sure. They all have been wrestling since they were about 4 or 5. So.
And a lot of club wrestlers. A lot of been involved in it their whole life, and those events have gotten really fun too. The crowds have really gotten into it, and certainly if you get a chance, go out and see a match, see a duel like we got against Springdale. Springdale had an individual champion on there that went down tonight, I believe. I don't have those names. I'm not privy to all of that. And then also some of you may have left us because the Razorbacks were playing at LSU in a game they got to have.
Yes.
You don't want to start – you don't have to have. Like, you never have to have until you have to have. But you certainly don't want to start 0-4 in the league, and that would be what we would be looking at Arkansas if they did that today. Here it very much looks like the War Eagles are going to be 1-3 coming out of this one, barring an incredible run in the second half, which we're going to try right here. Cy Bates has got it on the wing to Isaiah Seeley. Back into Bates. He backs down Ryan Wasserman. Emmett comes to help, and that does the job. Hudson on the wing to Seeley. Pull-up jumper. He got it. The Arkansas. He is an athlete when you're putting this. He is an athlete when you're put in this position and you're trailing like this. Like, what's your mindset? What are you guys trying to accomplish?
Honestly, the way that me and some of my teammates think is just, well, now is our time to go out and have fun. Like, now we're playing to get reps. We're playing to just go out and see what we can do, see what happens. Relax, take a weight off your shoulders, and just go out like you have nothing to lose.
DJ Hudson with another dunk, and there's Emmett on the other side. Emmett's our leading scorer with 6. He's still battling hard inside. To Bates, driving in, high off the glass, no good. Was affected by both Emmett and Bryson. Now stolen away by Conley. 3-point jumper, good. Two steals that led to immediate buckets by Jackson Conley. He's still playing hard. And another one by Jackson Conley. Had 4 at the break, already 8 here in the third. 12 on the night. And Bulldogs are running away from us, Sid. Seeley on the wing, pull-up jumper by Conley. That one, a little bit of a heat check right there. That one, not a great shot. That's the only one you can get away with the score is right now without Coach Price looking at you and giving you the glare. There's Emmett. Emmett, again, still battling inside. Blevins now with 8. Cy Bates in the corner. His 3-point jumper is good. Second 3 of the night. And back and forth we go. In comes Emmett Blevins, up and good again. Emmett now in double digits. Understood we were down for just a little boy quickly on the other end. As I look up from writing down the points Emmett scored, Jackson Conley's making a layup on the other end quickly. So I understand we had some live stream trouble. We're back up and running. Mr. Davenport trying to be 2 places at once today and does a good job getting us going, and all the team does here too for that matter. Skip pass. Conley, after not scoring much in the first half, just been unconscious here in the third quarter. Wasserman knocked away by Seeley. Up ahead, Sosa with a dunk. Dunk number 4 on the night for the Bulldogs. Niepling, deep 3, in and out, no good. They're going to keep it. Multiple substitutions in for Springdale. Graham, sophomore guard, and Coach Olson's got him in there to stretch. He's in there to shoot.
Yep.
It's just It was a little bit easier in the preseason when he didn't have 6'7" Jackson Conley running at him. He's going to make a lot of baskets for our War Eagles. Quickly in, Karras no good. Here comes DJ Hudson. Coast to coast, gliding, going to be fouled on the way. That's their big guy. Taking the rebound and going 90 feet with it, getting fouled, going to the line. DJ Hudson already in double digits tonight. Looking for points, 14 and 15. Hudson back at the line. Again, he's a junior. Will be back. Long 6'7", as you saw there in the open floor. Athletic. He's going to take a seat right now. In to replace him as Alex Conley. Into the game for the War Eagles, Max Howard, Peyton Mays, Jay Golden in the game, Carter Cox in the game, D'Angelo Hasler in the game. To Max, drives in, stolen away by Malik Sosa. Sosa into the front court. He's going to drive, right-handed layup, up and good. Sosa with 14. Max Howard up and good. That's been Max's role, draining those threes. Got that one to go. The other Conley with the board right there goes up. He's going to be fouled by Carter Cox. D'Angelo Hasler gets the foul. That gets him in the book, Sydney. First one up, no good. Trying to do a little look here, see if we can figure out where Hudson's going to go. Next one is good. He's got an offer list, looks similar to Conley, honestly. See, the Hardings of the world, Henderson States, UAPB is a pretty good offer, Division I offer. A lot of these guys are going to have the opportunity just based on their length. Up and no good. That one by Carter Cox. Deep three-point attempt. Dante Jones, no good. Long rebound's going to be controlled by the Bulldogs. In the corner, three, no good. That one's going to be pulled away by Peyton Mays. Mays hands it off to Cox. Cox, little floater, up and will not fall. The iron, not kind. Sosa attempted the dunk. He's going to get a technical foul call for hanging on the rim. Again, one of those where you can get away with it when the score is where it's at. It's effectively a goaltend. He gets the technical, so that's going to remove it. Then the technical foul is going to be charged to him. It's going to be personal on him as well. First on him, first team in the third. Peyton Mays going to get 2 free throws out of it, a chance to get his name in the scorebook tonight. Up short on the front iron. Peyton's got another one, and we will get the basketball back out of it. War Eagles will keep it. Jay Golden's got it in the backcourt. Golden, a sophomore, good athleticism. He's a ball distributor. We'll expect to see more from him. Howard drives in the lane. He's going to be fouled. Alex Conley got that one. His first, team second. Non-shooting foul. Nice look into Carter Cox. Jay Golden will not go down. Carter's had 2 looks like that have gotten 70 or more % of the rim but haven't gone down. Driving the lane up and under will not go. Rebound, Sosa. Foul called. I believe that might be D'Angelo Hasler again. 14. They got Max underneath. First one on Max. Third on the War Eagles. And in comes a whole host of War Eagles. Graham Niepling is into the game. Caden Terrell checks in as well. Roderick Toney and Sydney. We got two newest War Eagles. They're brothers, Cole and Jace Hudson-Pillar. They wear 30 and 35. They are 6'6" and 6'6" in the book. Just came in, and we talked about the school choice opportunity. These were young men that were homeschooled and playing club ball up until they were able to roll it the semester, just working their way, getting their feet wet, trying to hope to crack this War Eagle rotation. Tony, Terrell, there's a shot in the corner, up, no good. Rebound taken away by Holden Plant. Inside a minute to go in this, the third quarter. Deep 3 up, no good. Rebound, that's Jace Hudson-Pillar. Got it up ahead to Niepling. A little bit of our future on display here with some of the youth on the floor. Tony, back to Jace. Dribbles in, picks it up. Out to brother Cole, drives in, layup is up and good. Cole Hudson-Pillar is in the book. Crossover, Dante Jones up, no good. Rebound by Niepling. Niepling with 10 seconds left, drives the lane. Gives it up. Was that deflected? They say no. It's going to go to Springdale. Springdale's going to have it with 4.6 to go left in this third quarter of play. They roll the ball to prevent the clocks from starting. Jones picks it up right at midcourt, into the corner. Clean look, three-point jumper will not go. That's the end of the third quarter. We will again have a very brief fourth period coming up. Your score after 3, Springdale 7, War Eagles 21. We'll be back on War Eagle Television in just a minute. We are back. Fourth quarter started. Officials ready to get this one rolling. Into the corner, Hudson-Pillar, jumper. That is Jace. He got it. Both of the brothers Hudson-Pillar on the board here. That one a 3. Cutting into this Springdale Bulldog lead a little bit. For those of you that are keeping it here, score of interest, it's Arkansas 13, LSU 11 on the road. That one with 11:26 to go in the first half down in Baton Rouge. Off the front of the rim, no good. Tony fighting for the rebound is taken away. Drive in the lane. Reverse layup up and good. Nicely done by Holden Plant. And, of course, the score that we reported to you earlier, a wrestling score from Heritage against East Springdale. We split with Springdale and girls and boys. Boys wound up winning 71-3. Foul's going to be called here on Jace Hudson-Pillar, and there's going to be an and-one opportunity for Plant. Foul on Jace. Plant to the line for the and-one opportunity. Onto the floor for the War Eagles, number 5, Josh Mulder, making his first appearance tonight. Plant gets it. 6-foot junior is Josh with the basketball now. Hands it off to Jace. Pass goes into Tony. It was deflected off of his leg. And on a night when not everything's going right, Sydney, that's just an unfortunate brink right there for Roderick. And it's Springdale basketball. Just under 6 minutes to go here in this one. Again, outcome not in doubt, only the final margin. Kind of knew this was a possibility tonight, coming off of big wins last night. Coming down here, that one up and good. Alex Conley got the bucket and running into a team in Springdale that's playing really good basketball. Pass goes into the corner, directly in between Tony and Cole Hudson-Pillar. Roderick's going to take a seat, give Jay Golden another opportunity. Tony is 6'1" sophomore. Jay Golden is 6'1" sophomore. Here goes Conley. Passes out to Plant. Plant on the wing. Three-point jumper up and no good. Conley over the top, and they do call it. He went right over the top of Caden Terrell. Conley, if he is brother of Jackson Conley, and I don't know that he is, they are not built the same. They may be the same weight, but Alex is a much stronger looking dude where Jackson got the height. He blocks that one away from Jay Golden. Drives behind the back. Springdale bench up, going nuts. Could not get it to go. They might have had a technical foul called if that one would have gone down. Checking back in is Roderick Tony. Tony's going to replace Cole Hudson-Pillar. Coach Olson spreading out these minutes. Some of these guys that haven't gotten a lot of time yet, specific to the Hudson-Pillars, they literally just got here. Like this is their second game they played against Southside last night. Tried to get it in to Jace off his fingertips and out of bounds. We're under 4 minutes and counting. Sydney, we have a bye on Friday.
Yeah.
So far we've played on Sunday. We played on a Saturday to tip it off. We got snowed out, so we played on Monday. And then we're going to have a Friday off.
Yep.
So nothing that you would expect so far.
Surely not a typical schedule.
Three-pointer is short. Back to the wing. One more pass. That one's tipped away and stolen away by Holden Plant. Will not go. Rebound by Jace Hudson-Pillar. There's Mulder. He's got it on the wing. Student section went crazy when Josh came into the ball game last night. They're not here to support him in the same kind of numbers. Obviously, they're excited to get him on the floor. Here we have Hudson-Pillar for Hudson-Pillar. Cole gets Jace.
Last night's on the student section was chanting, asking for Cole until we got him, so. We're just having a lot of fun.
Stolen away, up and good. Basket is good for Titus Tustin. I like that name, Titus Tustin. Can use the same letters to make both names.
Yeah.
There's Jay trapped in the corner, got to find his way out, and he does a good job. There's Mulder on the wing. Three-pointer looks good, is good. Josh Mulder with the three, give the assist to Jay Golden. War Eagles have worked their way up to 27. Bulldogs have more. Every time Alex Conley does something, the entire Bulldog bench stands up. Third time, he just passed it to Titus Tustin. He gets the basket. Golden on the wing. Terrell drives in, passes out. Hudson Pillar, three-pointer, will not go. Rebound to Kenyon Thomas. 1:36 to go. Clock is running here in this fourth quarter just based on the score. We almost got that the other way last night, Sydney. We had a couple chances to stretch to 30. Didn't quite get it there. Golden batted away by Conley. He's going to get the foul call. The Bulldog bench disagrees. They would have loved to see that on their guy. I got good money on 34 Conley being a football player, by the way.
Yeah.
Golden at the line, misses the first one. He's got another. Arkansas has stretched it a bit at the 8-minute timeout. Now it's 23-16 Hogs down in Baton Rouge. In comes Jace Hudson Pillar. He's going to replace Roderick Toney. Shot clock about to go off. We just went under 35 seconds. Second one up, no good. Rebound saved by Conley. Here come the Bulldogs. On the wing. Elbow shot up, no good. Rebounded by Conley. Pushes the guy out of the way, can't get it to go. 14 seconds left. On the wing, Jay Golden, good look. Three will not go. Rebounded by Titus Tustin. Up ahead, Dante Jones. Stolen away by Hudson Pillar. Up to Cole at the buzzer. Three. I'm going to give it to him. They waved it off, but I'm writing it down. Nice shot by Cole at the buzzer, and that's the way this one is going to end. Sydney, simply too much Springdale early and often in this one.
Yes. A lot of pressure that we just weren't ready for. There's a lot of size that we couldn't compete with, and just rough start for us.
Mama says there to be days like this, right? It happens to everybody sometimes. So that's the way this one's going to end. Again, we're going to shut it down. Nice night back on campus for wrestling tonight against Wrestling. Boys won, beat Springdale by a score of 71-3. Here we lose 2 against the Bulldogs tonight. Special thanks, Jerry Davenport, the entire team helping put this together. Even Carson Coleman, who did the wrestling stream by herself, or like she was Jerry Davenport over in Heritage. And also special thanks to my lovely daughter, Sydney. Sydney, thanks for doing it with me.
Always.
Until we are again have a chance to gather again, we wish you all safe travels and a very pleasant good night. Good night from Bulldog Arena.